Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Welcome. It's Red Friday. I think I can talk now. Hey, remember Every Deployed. It's our campaign for Fridays. We're here on 24 September 2021 with our debrief. And our debrief is here to let you know what we've been up to the past weeks, especially this last week. Man, it's been busy. And then we're going to share with you what others are doing to help the cause and what we have coming up in a short time. Hey, Mark Peterson. Boom.
Hi, Andrea Eichmann. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Very wonderful.
Yeah. Why is it so dark over there for 3:30?
I know. Is that weird? Like 3:30 in the afternoon just got really dark.
Really dark. Psych! We haven't done this before. And because tomorrow, the real September 24th, we will actually be on an airplane on our way to Georgia and won't have time to get the debrief done the way that we wanted to get done. So we're actually trying to do this the first time with a pre-record. So we apologize because I think some people will probably want to talk to us like they normally do every week. And we won't be able to see it till we land, and then we'll be busy. But we do want to come and tell you what we got going on for the week and what we've been working on and where we'll be at and where we're going and what's happening and all the above. And it's been an amazing, again, one more crazy busy week. This was a week of meetings. I think we had a meeting every single night this week into the wee hours of the evening, and it's good. And I even dropped the ball on one. I realized I knew I had a meeting today, and normally I have them in my calendar, and I knew I wouldn't forget this one. And in my head, I had thought it was someone else today. I forgot because we have our podcast this weekend, and I forgot to do the preload for Stephen John.
What?
So I know I did reach out to him tonight and say, I'm sorry, I dropped the ball. We've been busy. It's crazy. And hopefully he's got some minutes here in the next 3 days, and we'll just have to pull over and figure out. We'll do the interview and get his words and his face and his image and his music all lined up for our show this weekend, and that's a heads up maybe of what we got going on. This last week, man, we brought a dude on, Michael Ledford. Oh my gosh, he's with Roll Up PTSD, and the guy has not stopped since he was on the show. He was kind of rolling out prior to the show as well. We got some amazing things, and he's brought his team on board, and we had an amazing conversation. But the guy brings so much energy, so much passion, so much drive, and he is just excited and on fire to help veterans, and because we serve first responders as well. So it has been awesome having Michael on our podcast last Sunday, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot of him. We've saw a lot of him this week, and I think it's going to be continuing.
For sure. Honestly, a bundle of energy. I don't want to jump off any rocks, but I'm ready to hop on a plane and go to Puerto Rico and jump off rocks into cold water.
I think you would go down to Puerto Rico regardless of if he was involved or not.
I just got more excited about it because he can describe things in accurate, exciting detail. So Michael Ledford, we can't wait to hear more about him and with him and do things with him. So I think this is going to be a good relationship. Something that doesn't happen at 3:30 on Friday is, the dogs have to come in and out. Hello, puppies. So shoot, something just went flying through my head. And so if you're watching this Friday, whatever I was going to say made me think that Jess Sams would come on and make some comment. And so Jess Sams, if you're out there, now's a good time. Throw a comment.
Yep.
Throw a comment right in here for us.
Yep. I talked to Jess Sams today, and I asked him. He goes, what's the plan? And I said, well, are you going to run the show for us? And he wanted to, but he didn't know how to run the platform. So here we are.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We got to learn the StreamYard. I'm actually in as a guest tonight, which is very weird. Let me tell you, they only can see themselves in the background. So here you go, Jess. Here's one for you. I'm sitting here ready to go, smiling, wondering why I'm not on the camera, thinking it's because I'm in the back room. What do we call it? The
foxhole.
Foxhole. I'm sitting in the foxhole, and then Peterson brings me on the screen, and I'm like, I'm still on black screen. Well, I can't. I'm using a different computer. It has this little slide that covers your camera. So I figured it out, and then I was on the screen.
Lord.
But it's weird. All of you that have come into the show, I have to give you kudos because as an administrator, not a guest, we see everybody, and you only see you, and it's really weird. And just know they can see you and hear you. So, I could see Mark, and he could see me, but I couldn't see what else was going on in the whole place. That was crazy. So, thanks for being guests, man. We've had some of the coolest guests, and I'm hoping that a lot of those guests are thinking about coming to the Rock, Chuck, and Roll. We're getting ready. Oh my goodness, you guys, things are kind of, I know we said last week they're falling into place, but they're tumbling kind of into place right now for our two events, October 22nd and October 23rd. Do you have the graphics for the 22nd, Mark? I don't know if he froze, and I don't know if I froze. So on October 22nd, we will be doing the Come Out of the Storm concert event. Where'd you go?
I didn't go anywhere. It had a little hiccup, I guess. That's what we'll say. I was getting ready to throw up I was getting ready to throw this up.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what. So now we're going to talk about the Rock, Chuck, and Roll. on October 23rd in Eagan, Minnesota, at a place called Lebanon Hills Park. There's a really cool trail around Jensen Lake, 2-mile trail. We will do a 10-mile ruck up to 10 miles in your 2-mile increments. We will have a 0-mile race, marathon. We got the stickers. We got the stickers ready, guys. And then there will be a cornhole tournament. I need to talk to my friend Jason from Mankato area cornhole to make sure we're doing all of this rain or shine. If we have to play cornhole under a tent, we'll play cornhole under a tent and figure that out. But we got stuff for kids, for grandparents, and for everything in between. So everybody come hang out and have a fun day in Eagan. And then the 22nd, I started talking about this, Peterson. On the 22nd, we have the Come Out of the Storm event, where we have our veteran musicians. We have 5 of them coming in to St. Paul Park at the Richard Dingle Legion and Post 98. So all 5 of them will be performing. And we are using this same venue and this same night as a fundraiser for Officer Nickel of Cottage Grove, who we just met face-to-face. Tonight, yes. Another meeting. And so, well, it would be last night because it'll be tomorrow. Got that? Yeah, great guy. Is just needs some help. Oh my gosh, this guy cannot. Dude. He couldn't be nicer. And they've tried to make things work. And we're going to pull some strings. We're going to have a big old benefit for them, for Officer Nickel. That night, all the proceeds, there'll be fun gambling, fun raffles, fun. Peterson apparently after 11 o'clock at night gets pretty fun.
We'll have some Funyuns.
Oh my goodness.
You know what else we'll have?
What?
We'll also have
shirts for sale. I can't do anything over here. Can you put the link in too? Do you have the link?
No, we can't do that yet. We'll have to do it once it goes live and then punch it in and blah, blah, because we're recording. We are not live. Just in case, Lois, in case you're there saying hi, and we can't do it. And
we won't be there. We're up in the air. Everything's up in the air. So, you guys, we would love if you can come to both events. We probably can. We can scrounge up a special prize for you because if you hang out, we're gonna be tired. I can't even imagine what Sunday will feel like. Thank goodness.
Are you talking about this Sunday, or are you talking about Sunday
after the rock? Yeah, we're gonna be busy this Sunday too, but we can
Sunday
sleep on the plane. We're gonna sleep on the plane. And then we're going to sleep in an airport in Fort Lauderdale for an hour or so. And then we can't miss our flight. Although, if I'm going to miss a flight from anywhere and be stuck, Fort Lauderdale sounds like the perfect place to be stuck. Just saying.
Why? You know how much we care. We care so much that we want to keep doing our podcasts on Sundays, that we are getting our carcasses out of bed early enough to be at the airport at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, in theory, 4 o'clock, but we got that new Clear app that allows us to biometrically check out our systems and put us through it's like being shot through the tube at the bank.
I did not know what you were talking about. Yeah, it's really cool.
I said Clear, the Clear app. Yeah, it's all right. It's all good. It is.
Wow.
It is 11:30 my time. 11:27 right now. It's not 3:30 like it normally is, and we are in unique form at this moment. So one of the really cool, really super, super amazing conversations tonight with Officer Nickel and his lady friend
Danielle,
amazing lady as well, who didn't even know probably 2 weeks ago we existed, to be honest with you, and didn't know that veteran musicians existed. and they started listening because our posters are up everywhere, and then out listening to these guys, and is in love with the music of our musicians, our independent music professionals. And she was name dropping like crazy today. And the fun part was I said, you can listen to these guys on WeP3 Radio. And they're like, you got a radio station? I'm like, yeah, here it is. And we set them up. So I'm pretty confident the two of them are laying back at home right now, maybe having a little glass of vino, listening to WeP3 Radio. We're going to get some videotape of that here one of these days of people doing that. I think it's really cool that you matched up Red Thursday night, pretending we're Friday. I don't have that. That's not me right now.
Why would you not pretend it's Friday if you're going to air it on Friday?
Well, the reason is because that shirt that I wear on Fridays is packed in a bag, ready to go to Georgia. You're
not wearing it? I mean, 4 a.m. tomorrow is still Friday.
You know what? I'm going to have to unpack that bag.
Were you thinking it was Thursday, travel day? What?
Well, I don't know. It is what it is.
I have two. You just want to borrow one of mine?
I'm leaving that one alone. Just leaving it alone.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so it's not really Friday. I think it's your turn. What do you?
Well,
you got the radio.
It is actually
radio.
Yeah, you were at that point where you're going to talk about. You're supposed to talk about seeing our podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Heroes Media Group with Adam Bird. And there's a new feature on Facebook, and then we haven't quite figured it out yet because I just tried to do it as we're loading the show. We're supposed to be able to put our podcast on Facebook, and we're getting there. There's something wrong with our RSS code, and we'll get it figured out. But this weekend, which would be the 26th September, we have a special show for you. Our special show, and I should have put up the graphic, but it is what it is. It's late. We're good. Life's good. Almost burped really loud. We're going to have a preview. Our preview is of our amazing 5. And I'm going to tell you right now, if we could have all 70 of our musicians here, don't let us keep you up there, Andrea. If we could have all 70 of our veteran and first responder musicians here at once, we would. And we're not saying we're not going to attempt to make that happen at some point in life. But we got these guys coming. And they've all committed to being on the show this coming Sunday. And we'll hear their stories and we'll hear their music. And we'll hear what the plans are and what they're excited about and not excited about. We're bringing them into the heart of the Great White North. Hopefully it's not Great White North at that time, but there's a different culture in Minnesota during the fall time. And these guys are going to get to experience some of that culture during the time. Andrew's got planned some special food for them while they're here. Haggis, I think it was, is she wanted to. No, it's not haggis. That's not true.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what haggis is?
I have zero idea. That's not Minnesota.
No, there are people in Minnesota that eat it. It is something. I'm gonna. You'll eat it someday. You'll eat it someday.
No.
It'll be special.
I said goulash. And Peterson thought
did.
Here's a challenge: Sunday night, goulash or tater tot hot dish.
Goulash or tater tot hot dish. That's a great one. Are we going to remember that? Let's write it down.
Chicken wild rice soup is going to happen, but I think tater tot hot dish or the goulash. The cool thing about goulash is who really knows what's even in it, because I don't think it's ever the same twice.
Well, and so what goulash are we talking about here? Because every goulash is a little bit different, and some is the red with big egg noodle goulash, and there's other. So we can't be so generalization. That's not even a word.
Yeah, that's why I just said
so much.
That's why I said it's gonna be the Andrea goulash if it happens, and if it's not, it'll be the Peterson tater tot. I can't tell you.
Oh, it's a secret.
It's Andrea's secret.
Ancient Andrea's secret.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yep. I've been making it forever in my cauldron.
What the hell is that noise over in your camp?
I know. I'm sorry.
Goodness.
Late night black cat attack. I'm sorry. Thinks he's hungry.
Don't let it cross your path.
Right on. So go ahead.
Go ahead, rattle them off. What we got going on? What are we doing?
Well, we've got somebody didn't update our notes because this next week we have our music artist coming in. So we had a meeting.
Said that.
Yeah, am I going now?
I just said that.
I know. Yes. Am I going now? I was reading through the notes. So we're going to go here with Bobby Henline. We're heading down to Georgia to see Adam Jones, Feeding the Heroes. Matt Strange there with him. And we're going to watch, we're having dinner, I believe, and then joining Bobby Henline on Saturday. I've not met him in person. Mark has. So we're going to his event on Saturday night down there in Georgia.
We're going to see Tony Turner. We're going to see Daniel Fielding. We're going to see Adam Jones, Matt Strahan, Mr. Gabby. We're going to see Brian Gibson. We're going to meet Kraken Skulls. We're going to see Tim Shipman, I got to get this right, the Georgia landscaper. Yep, he'll be there. New musicians, some guy from American Idol. Not American Idol, maybe The Voice. It's one of those. America's Got Talent, maybe even. I can't remember. It's
I don't know who it is.
But
so
oh my gosh, it's going to be a who's who. I could go find out if you want me to. If you want to
it's
talk
okay.
about other things, I can.
Yeah, on 16 October, we have Operation Tackle Box, and that is in Newman, Georgia. So there's a flyer for that. Noonan. I thought it was a typo because that's what I thought. Car and Bike Show with hosted by Operation Tackle Box, raising money for combat veterans. Great South Harley Davidson on Highway 16 in Noonan, Georgia. Free food for the first responders and veterans from Feeding the Heroes Foundation. Man, you guys just cannot do enough. That's amazing. And then on 30 October, and I believe Mark and I get back in the Big Bird and fly to Texas for this one down there in Pflugerville. We'll be meeting up with Denny Katona and the OP Vet Fest. Look at that. Your logo can go right there. It may be a little late because I know he was doing an all-call. But OP Vet Fest is happening. Oh, look at that. 5 years of connection. From 12 to 1700. Like I said, in Pflugerville. A lot of nonprofit get together right there. And all in support of our veterans. Oh, I said Pflugerville. Is it in Round Rock, maybe? Look at that. Entertainment by veteran musicians.
Look at some of those people there.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
We've had 2 of them on our show, and 2 of them are scheduled to be on our show. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is way cool. Way cool. So that takes us all the way through the end of October. And to tell you the truth, I don't think Mark and I know what's happening after that, because that's going to be the end of quite a busy season for us. And we do have to focus on our little other job as well, which is teaching children. So I know it's weird, but somebody's got to bring up that next generation and teach them how to be good
America's Got
stewards.
Talent. Sal Gonzalez is going to be the musician.
Very
Sal
good.
Gonzalez. So, I'm sorry, this is bad. He's not our yet. So I've never heard of the guy. So, I don't know. Well, it'll be awesome.
I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out.
You know who I have heard of? Tony Turner. Did you get a chance to vote for him this week for it to be in the polls?
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, I did. You know who else was on that? Was Johnny Cole Murdoch. He was on there too. Got them both. They're going to be the next superstars. And again, all of ours. I mean, I wish all of our amazing. I'm just going to call them all stars now. Is that all right?
Yeah.
All the musicians that are on the show are stars, and that's the truth. And you should check them out on WeP3 Radio. Shock and awe.
Yes, you should.
All right.
Hey, if you have ideas too of any other, like we've got quite a list coming up as well. But if you have a veteran musician out there, or if you have an organization that you really think we should feature, go ahead. I mean, Mark's been busy, so like I say, our slots are full for a while coming up, but we've always got room for more.
We got some amazing, amazing people coming up here in the real near future, and I'm super stoked. We also got this. There's a new thing that happening. Code word.
Yes.
Here's the code word. Code word. Graphene dome. Code word. Graphene dome. Check it out.
Graphene dome.
Graphene dome. Some people are going to know what that means, and it's going to be awesome. And you can question. I can't say how long it's going to take to get it all rolled out, but graphene dome, baby. Graphene dome. I bet you if Michael Ledford is on here, he'll know what we're talking about.
He'll know what that is.
Do you think Derek Iozio is going to know what we're talking about?
Holy crap, you said his name right on the first attempt.
I know. Right?
Did you practice it all week? You sat at home every night, didn't you?
I took some speech therapy this week.
Iozio. Yep, he might know.
You know who else might know? I think Jeremy Perkins might know something about it.
Yeah, and maybe Scotty Sexton.
I'm thinking so. And you know what I think is going to happen? I think there's going to be close to 100 other organizations across the country that are going to know what it is.
There's one more name I just remembered.
Yeah.
Brett Thompson.
Brett Thompson. Our people don't know Brett yet, but we will.
It's
and we're
okay.
going to know his wife too. We're going to know his wife too. Not in a weird way. This is good stuff.
Okay, you just made it really more weirder by saying it like that.
More weirderist, actually.
Yep, the weirderist.
All right. Well, I would like to get off here before the clock strikes midnight because this pumpkin might turn into a pile of mush.
Yep, I know it. And so, we're getting on a plane in 6 hours. So
the plane leaves in 6 hours. I got to be on the road in 4 hours. So
do we? Because I've not even heard. I know what airline we're taking, but what time does our plane actually leave?
6:18.
Okay.
You say it again?
Well, it stuttered on my end. No. It stuttered on my end, but I think I got it. Yeah.
6:18. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. This is important for us to do. Remember, this is the opportunity to serve. It is the opportunity of hope, and we are here. You are going to see our beacon. You are going to see our beacon, and we are going to save lives. And we get to do that because of the amazing support we get through all of you that are listening. We're sorry we had to do it this way this week. We're sorry we didn't get to have our interactions. We love our Friday interactions with the Patriot world. We'll see you this Sunday at We Got Your 6 at 6 Patriot Playtime, and we'll have our amazing musicians with us. Be awesome. Stay safe. Be smart. Be safe. Be good. Patriot Pride.